Hello, my lovely Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning into your reading for September with me, Lorien. It's a very interesting month. We've got Mercury retrograde, we've got 2 new moons, which means it's very powerful for new beginnings, and also we have 2 eclipses, which is also very powerful for releasing. So this is going to be very intriguing as to what's coming through over the course of the next few weeks for you. This is a general reading for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising. So if you're wondering, what's going to resonate with you, might be best just to double check those other aspects. And if you're not sure what you are, then just go to astro.com, input your birth data, and they will tell you as best as they can, or as accurately as they can, as to what kind of rising or things that you are. Okay, so this month we are doing the Druidcraft Tarot and the Earth Magic Oracle deck. So this is the general messages coming through for Gemini. If it is a more personal reading that you're wanting, just have a look at the website link below. It takes you directly to the readings page, and you can choose what kind of reading that you want, whether it's past life, tarot card, astrology. I'm also thinking of doing dowsing now, because I've done that for quite a while, but I've never actually done a reading with dowsers properly paid. But I do them a lot for people who just kind of, just turn off. So I'm wondering about whether to do that. But let's have a look and see what comes through for Gemini for the upcoming month of September. Now this is a month to reflect and to rest and review mainly as well what's coming up for Gemini. Oh, okay. Ah. Okay, they're saying that the tower is not a bad thing. I mean, I know some people, tend to have the willy jinx when the tower comes up or the death card. But there's actually suggesting to me that this is just being thrown in at the deep end. They're forcing you to change perspective this month. So don't worry about whether you are, oh, everything's going to be horrible. And, I don't see that here. Oh, hang on. Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, yes. Good, good, good. They don't want you to be an island. That's what they just said. They don't want you to be an island. Everything really takes, apart from maybe something that only you can kind of work on with yourself, everything that you need to do, I think, has a community feel. You cannot be a separate entity from everybody else this month. You have to be more in tune with what you need and how you can actually work with other people to attain that. I feel this is kind of saying that you can look at other people's opinions, but don't accept any that don't feel right to you. For instance, I'm going to use the writing analogy again. If you write a book and you think, oh, this is amazing, what you then need to do is go to other people who also write, editors, readers, that sort of thing, and they will then tell you what works for them and what doesn't, and suggest things to you to make it flow better. That is necessary for books. So while it's solitary writing, the actual creation and the refinement of the book is with other people. And I think that's very true of people in general. They don't want you, Gemini, to be too away from other people. You can spend time alone. You can spend alone time working on yourself. But then you also, I think, need to recharge with other people. This is very strong, I think, because you've got 2 twos here. This is very much about connecting with either one other entity or another person. Building up a partnership with 2 aspects of yourself. Because I am very much drawn to this one. Here, the first one. It's kind of like these 2 steps of yourself are very much the 2 sides of the Gemini. I think you have a very logical side and you have a very emotional side. If you can join those 2 together and work in harmony with those 2 this month, I feel that you are going to have, as this card depicts, a new beginning. And it's also very much to do with the new moon. These are new beginning times. It is a release of old, but it's much gentler than we've had previously. So this, I think, is something that's very much coming into the core feeling of you. And I do believe that overall there is a chance for you to look at something a different way and you may actually find that there's a different opportunity or a different viewpoint that will benefit you, or a different route to go down. But this is now kind of going, okay, I've got this, where do I go with it? Let me have a little meditation about this. Let's see where I want to take myself. Because we're going into the closing few months of 2016 now. And I think that this is very important. It's gone in a blink of an eye to me. A lot of stuff has happened, but it seems to have just gone really quickly. And I think that some of us may have actually not spent enough time with others. Now, this, I think, is you either confirming a partnership that you already have, or just seeing somebody in a completely different way. I believe that this is kind of you raising your game almost, and you kind of say, oh, hang on a second, I don't have to be an island. I can reach out to other people, and I can connect with that other person. I don't have to be afraid of showing feelings. Now, they may not really know as to where you're going, and neither may you, but I think it's kind of just allowing yourself to connect with somebody else and go, okay, yeah, all right, and listen to them, because they may actually give you vital insight and hold up a mirror as to how wonderful you are. Yes, you can sometimes get people who hold up the mirror to show you how crap you are, or say that you're crap, but this isn't that type of person that you need. The type of person you need is somebody who's going to be a steadfast friend, a partnership, sorry about that, a business person, maybe even joining the other side of yourself there. But it's very important for you to connect those two entities together. Now here, the Seven of Wands is about kind of defending your opinion or defending your stance. If you are in a job, you may feel like you have to fight to stay there because of other people getting made redundant or something like that, losses. But I also feel that people may be going this opinion, that opinion, and telling you exactly how to check what is wrong or how to resolve what's wrong. Now, if they do that, they don't see it from your point of view, to be honest. I think they can give advice, but ultimately it's up to you as to how you want to defend yourself and create things. I mean, here, I get the feeling that you may be overly defensive of to something that isn't necessary, because this is kind of, you defended the fort here only for it to be only for it to be blasted from the universe going, no, stop it, stop defending this path because it's the wrong one, or stop blocking people out, maybe with that as well, because it's going to come from inside. You're going to be exposed from the inside out if you keep going, no, 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 no. So this isn't actually going to happen. This is just if you continue to defend and block yourself against things. This is if you open up. Good things, good tidings, nice and green, wonderful energies coming through. And I feel that this is something that you can really utilize and get things together. Instead of, if you're on a wavelength and going that way, you kind of connect and go inwards like that. So that's really strong for you. But Dawn and New Beginnings, I always love to see this card. And this is basically refreshing your energy again. Everybody goes into a cycle. You have to release old patterns. You have to release certain things like that. And I believe it is going to help you rather than hinder you over the course of the next few weeks. So it's something that I think is coming with almost like a choice. Part of you may want this, part of you may feel like you don't want to move. That's the nature of Gemini, I think, because you have two aspects. You're very dual, you have masculine and feminine, but it doesn't mean that you have to fight with that. I think you can join it, stop being defensive if you are that way inclined, and just let people in, because otherwise the universe is going to give you like this shock as to say, hang on a second, you need to open up, okay? You need to realize that this is going to separate you from the truth or the true happiness. So I think for those of you who are determined to kind of burrow away, this is maybe more likely. For those of you who go, okay, let's get out there, let's kind of bring in the social people, I think this is more likely. So again, the reading kind of emanates Gemini, so that's really cool. But do let me know how it goes for you. I'm so looking forward to seeing what comes through for you in October, in the closing few months of year 9. If you do need to ask me any questions, I'm on Twitter and Facebook, so just follow me there or ask any questions. And as always, you can get a reading from me on the website. Thank you to everyone who's actually started to support me on Patreon. Thank you so much. I am going to try and do some maybe unique meditations for Patreon people. I'll just give something back each month for the Patreon supporters, because I know that, even if it's $1, you're dedicating that to me, so thank you so much. And it is in regards to the kind of maintaining this website, so thank you very much. And yeah, it seems like it's going to be a very introspective month for you, Gemini, but nothing that you can't handle and deal with. Let me know how things go, and in the meantime, take care.